So, most of us already know this, but the rumor mill, it doesn't do anybody any good. And it created all kinds of problems in my company just yesterday. So let me set the stage for you, okay? About 3 weeks ago, I had a consultant come in and look at different inefficiencies that existed within my company, things that maybe I'd gone blind to or couldn't see, but I was interested in improving. And that consultant identified a whole host of things. But one of the side observations that they made was that on the trucks, there's supposed to be tarps, and there weren't tarps. Now, the tarps are important because we do septic inspections. So when we dig up a customer's septic, we put the dirt on the tarp so that when we're done, the yard looks a little better. You don't have this big dirt stain, you only have the dirt stain where we dug. And for some odd reason, none of the trucks had tarps. Well, that's not a great thing. But it's nobody's, fault really. The tarps wear out, they get lost, and people don't remember to replace them. So not a big deal. So I told my inventory person, I was like, hey, go get the tarps. Make sure they're on all the trucks. Then I will have a meeting with the guys and let them know that I'm very, very serious about using tarps because I want to take care of our customers. And if they don't use the tarps, they're going to be suspended for 1 day. Why am I doing the suspension? Because sometimes people just don't want to use them, and I'm not willing to accept that. We need to take care of our customers' property better than we take care of our own. So the tarps get put on the truck, but I never have the chance to have that meeting where I tell the guys, use the tarps or else. Well, all fine, well and good. Obviously, we're not going to suspend anybody because obviously we haven't told them. Now, fast forward 3 weeks. There's a manager at the company, and they're reviewing a report. And there's no tarps being used. We've got dirt all over the customer's yard. And she reaches out to dispatch and says, hey, will the schedule allow us to suspend this person? And scheduling goes, not really. You're going to pick a different day. Because, let's face it, if I'm going to suspend someone, I'm going to do it at a time that's convenient for me. Bear in mind, this hasn't gotten to me yet. This is just 2 office people talking. Then that manager hangs up with them and calls me and goes, hey, Kevin didn't use his tarps. I was like, okay. She goes, can we suspend him? No, you can't. That was as far as it got. The conversation, the whole process was dead in 2.5 minutes. But somebody who shall remain nameless in this video, that person was using the bathroom, and they overheard one of the managers talking to the dispatcher, and so they got the inside 411. They knew what was happening before it was happening, and immediately the rumors spread. Kevin is being suspended. Kevin's being suspended for multiple days. Kevin's being fired. Kevin's being demoted. Kevin's being suspended. It just, wow. This news, this rock solid, hard, actionable intel just rippled through the company. Now, several people felt that this was drastically unfair. So much so that they had to bitch about it amongst themselves outside. But no one brought it to me as unfair. No one. All they did was bitch about it. Now, this is made even better by the fact that when Kevin was hired on, he told us, he says, listen, I put my family first. And every 5 weeks, I take 2 days off, a Thursday and a Friday, to spend 4 days with my family. And I'm like, that's brilliant. Now, it couldn't have happened better, but this happened on a Wednesday. And Kevin's off Thursday and Friday. So the rumor mill just got confirmed. Kevin's been suspended. Today's Friday. Kevin's been suspended for 2 days. I'll give you a hint, right? I haven't addressed this with the guys yet. I'm letting them just think it, right? Kevin and I have been texting and talking on the phone for hours, okay? Just enjoying the utter insanity that is played out by these people, by my employees, completely on the wrong path. There's no suspension. It's not happening. It never was going to happen. It was never approved. But they're all bent out of shape about it, okay? Now, how does this play out yesterday? Yesterday, because everybody was in a bad mood about Kevin being suspended, they developed an attitude at the end of the job. And whenever they came into the office, one person throws the keys in the key box, like baseball pitcher style, throws the keys in the key box. Another person was like, starts complaining about other stuff that's not even relevant. And basically the gripes come out. But the gripes don't come out at me. No. They started yelling and copying an attitude with the office staff. Now listen, you can yell at me all you want to, but you're not going to yell at somebody I pay. That's not going to happen. That would be unprofessional behavior. Now, obviously, on the morning meeting Monday, when Kevin is back, we will address the lunacy of these rumors and how just inaccurate that they are. But this just serves as a little reminder, per se, that you should believe none of what you hear. You should barely believe half of what you see, especially with AI. And also, even if I was going to suspend Kevin, which I wasn't going to, Kevin's a workhorse, right? Even if I was going to do that, it's nobody else's business. Kevin's my employee. Our relationship is between us. You work for me, I pay you money. Everybody else doesn't have a dog in the fight. Now, what's the exception to that? What if one employee or a collective group of employees had come to me, the decision maker, and sort of formally or informally laid out a thing where it was like, hey, we heard Kevin's being suspended. We don't think it's fair. And we're here to act on his behalf and go to bat for him. We would have had a conversation. And I would have, of course, explained Kevin's not being suspended. That was never going to happen. But that's not what we had, was it? What we had was just quiet bitching. That doesn't serve anyone, any purpose at all. It just spoils and rottens moods and attitudes. The worst part of it is it's all based on wrong information. Next time you hear a rumor mill, next time you want to be upset on somebody's behalf, don't bitch about it amongst yourselves. Go to the source. Address the problem. Stand up for other people that you think are being wrongfully treated. Complaining about it. Praying about it. Sending hearts and prayers. Sending best wishes. Or calling the guy up and saying, oh, shucks, that sucks. That doesn't do anything. If you're going to be a friend and go to bat for somebody. In any event, you guys already knew rumor mills, bad. Sewing circles, bad. Stop feeding into the negative energy. The best part, the funniest part about all of this, for those people who have waited to the end of this video, Kevin's being promoted. He's definitely not being suspended. We've had plans for about 2 weeks to promote him to a job. We're just waiting for a truck to free up. So not only did they get it wrong, the rumor mill got it dead opposite. Guess that's what happens whenever you listen to conversations you're not a part of. Guys, I enjoyed making the video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. The best way to support the channel is to like, subscribe, interact, share the video, or go check out the merch store. You guys have an absolutely wonderful day, and we'll talk to you later.